So the Houston starting five. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle. And for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. Powell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the five. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies.
Oh, wow!
Look out! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Wow, that's good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Inside. And Adebayo at the basket on the assist by Hero.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Durant, pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Hero outside. Wiggins looking around. No good with the triple. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Eason. Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Durant's shot is off. Miami with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one. Here's Hero. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. It's good.
That's all the defense can really do. I mean, they'll live with Wiggins nailing a contested shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Powell with it. Last game, 26 points for him. Outside Adebayo. Thompson against Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Durant. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo against Şengün. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Outside Adebayo. There's a screen. Pass to Powell. Back to Adebayo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got 6 points.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Up top, Durant. Powell covers, and the shot goes down.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Powell outside. Wiggins with a screen on Durant. Powell passes to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Smith outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
The shot is repeatable. Smith Jr. has made that stroke so consistent.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Number 1, Houston.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Hero for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Pass to Powell. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Houston.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And he gets that one. Give him 8 points now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Adebayo sets a screen to the inside and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. Houston in the lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. And here's Adebayo, defended by Şengün. Hero for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Shepard. Durant, great positioning on the putback. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Fans, representing courtside for your Heat High Squad, make some noise.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson's checked in for Norm Powell. And it's Smith in for Tyler Hero. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And Green is subbed in for Smith. So it's Miami now. 8-point game. Where the screen. Here's Larson. Again, the Heat misses.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Thompson finds Durant. Lets it go from 11. Larson with a rebound. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Ryan. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Larson. Here's Ware, guarded by Capella. Takes a 13-footer, and the shot falls short that time.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 16 points for him.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Pass to Ware. Here's Jovic. And here's Jaquez. Robbed. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Shepard. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now here's Ware, guarded by Capella. Ware the screen from deep. Rebounded by Green.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Durant. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cash, he's 9 for 14 in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Ware from the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Steps back and shoots. Rebound Miami. Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Houston. They lead by 13. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's Jakučionis. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Heat trail by 13. Outside Jaquez. Hits a three-pointer. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Pass to Okogie. Powell with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Jakučionis. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Jakučionis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Houston leading by 8. Here's Shepherd. Last game he had 28 points. Şengün in the post. Working on Ware. Şengün, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Three-pointer Jakučionis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Finney-Smith from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
They set the pick. Three-pointer Jakučionis. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Finney-Smith passes to Green. Here's Okogie. Now here's Şengün. The shot from the low post is good. Şengün's got his second basket on the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. Takes a 3. The rebound by Ware.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Miami moving it around. Here's Jakučionis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in. Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Okogie. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Green against Jaquez. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. From downtown. Rebound Miami. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Hero outside. And there's a pick. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Ware missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Green for 3. Houston with another miss. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hero, screen on Durant. Powell passes to Hero. And again, no good by Miami. Houston leading by 12. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Outside Durant. The 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Durant against Powell to the paint. Here's Ware, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
For 3, Durant. Jaquez grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And here's Hero. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Heat trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night. Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Mitchell subbed in for Larson. And then for Houston, Smith comes in for Green. And Eason subbed in for Shepherd.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Your Miami Heat Panthers. Show some love for your Heat dancers.
Mitchell finds Wiggins. Now Powell from the stripe. And again, no good by Miami.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Durant. Pass to Eason. Three-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 15. Here's Powell. Launches a three. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you got to chase Powell off that three-point line, or he's gonna make you pay.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
For three, Powell. They grab their own miss. Here's showtime. Bam Adebayo.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Thompson outside. For three, Smith. And Hero grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Wiggins. The three is up. And there's Hero on the assist by Wiggins. Hero's got 6.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Back to Mitchell. Now Adebayo, defended by Şengün. Adebayo passes to Powell. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You can always see the awareness that Şengün has with the ball. Knows exactly where his teammates are going to go.
Hero outside. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Hero. Smith with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back over to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Powell passes to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. And it's Houston's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Wiggins. That one off the back iron and out. Heat trail by 17. Hero looking over the floor. Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. Over Smith. Adebayo, no good.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Puts it up. Durant, no good. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Marquez is checked in for Norman Powell. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
The Rockets lead by 15. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Thompson passes to Eason. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
Miami shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Adebayo, a screen on Durant. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. Bam challenges the interior D.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Jaquez against Durant. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Houston Rockets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot drawn. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Heat, starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood and get you ready to hit the road after that.
Those home fixins'. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Heat trail by 17. Taking a look at the Rockets. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the three, a small forward. The three from Mitchell drains the triple. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
Smith outside, back to Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. And 12 points for Amen Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Powell against Durant. Here's Hero. And down it goes. 2 points. Hero's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Şengün. Durant against Powell. Durant inside. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 31.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Wiggins outside. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Miami moving it around. For 3, Powell. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Eason. Tipped.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Powell. Wiggins outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Powell against Durant. Now Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You fancy. Please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team. Once again, fans, your Heat Youth Dancers.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Şengün.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Durant, pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 19. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Hero for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The 3 from Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Powell passes to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Durant. For 3, Powell. Adebayo.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
The Rockets lead by 14. Durant, the pass to Şengün. Now Thompson. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. Corner shot. Rebound Miami. Hero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. There's the double team with Wiggins. Houston working the ball around. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 14. Now Mitchell. Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Eason, pass to Şengün. Shoots over Wiggins. Thompson outside. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Smith to stop the drought. The rebound by Wiggins. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They get the rebound. Count it. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Larson comes in for Mitchell. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in. Heat trail by 16. Here's Hero, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Thompson with a screen. Pass to Durant. 13 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Adebayo. Nice work inside by Adebayo.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Rockets lead by 14. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Launches it. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero with it. Now Thompson defending. Hero no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. Miami has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Wiggins for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Durant. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Shoots over Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Larson. No points yet. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. Şengün, the screen. Fires from deep. And it's Shepard missing. Heat trail by 14. Here's Larson. Outside Adebayo. Over Şengün. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Ayers checked in for Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Wiggins. And Yakachonis subbed in for Hero. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Norm Powell. What do you have, Allie?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The training staff has cleared him, and I'm told he wants to play through this. He's a big part of this title-contending team, and he's not willing to let them down. Back to you guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Pass to Shepherd. They set a pick. Back to Okogie. To win the drought. And he sinks the layup. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Pass to Larson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Finney-Smith. Jaquez covers. From outside the arc. And it's Shepherd missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. And he can't get that one. The Rockets lead by 14. Pass to Shepherd. 32 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Capella. Softly drops in the floater. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, that's a nice job by Capella. The defender was all over him.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Yakachonis. Lets the three fly. That one is off. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Yakachonis. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Ware. Here's Powell. Back to Ware. Going inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Now here's Şengün. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Powell's shot is off. Houston leading by 18. Here's Shepherd. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. Jaquez grabs the board.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, When the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Şengün passes to Okogie, and here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with a three. Pass to Powell, puts up a three. Rockets with a rebound.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Now Şengün. Here's Okogie. The three ball. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th assist in this one.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Three-pointer Yakachonis nails it from beyond the arc.
And a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 15. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And the shot goes in. Durant's got 38 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hero outside. Here's Jovic. Hero outside. Pass to Ware. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
The Rockets lead by 15. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Durant against Jaquez. And it's in there. Durant's got 40 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Okogie, the pass to Green. And the shot goes. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Hero. Uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And here's Shepard for three. Rebounded by Jovic.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Miami moving it around. For three, Powell. The Rockets pull it in. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Fires for three. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 6th assist of the night. Powell with it. Here's Jovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Now here's Durant. Spins. Powell pulls it in. Heat trail by 17. Pass to Ware. Hero on the wing. Back to Ware. Powell outside. Now Ware. Back to Powell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Jaquez against Durant. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Jovic. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Shepherd. Şengün finds Durant. Here's Okogie for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Powell. Yep, that one's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Rockets lead by 13. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün for Houston. They've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Durant, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Here's Jovic. Back to Hero. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Okogie. Powell covers. Durant way outside. Houston with another miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Powell outside. Pass to Hero. From 11 feet away, he knocks down the jumper.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jovic. And Mitchell's subbed in for Jaquez. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Green. Eason comes in for Okogie, and it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. Here's Eason. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Hero on the wing, defended by Eason. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Durant. Outside Şengün. Now Thompson. 4 on the clock. Ooh, he leaves no question.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Hero fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
The Rockets lead by 13. Now Thompson. Wide open look. Durant. Quick 2. All net.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Durant with the rebound. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant! 10-footer is good!
Assisted by Eason.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.